Anin Boujou, band members. Today is Monday, July 6th. I would like to start out today by saying Chimigwech to our Senator, Senator Tina Smith. And Senator Smith is a champion for Mille Band and other tribes across the United States. She is a member of the Senate Indian Affairs Council, and she made some very strong statements on the Senate floor. And this is regarding the CARES Act funding. She was very concerned that it took 3 months for that funding to reach tribes. And she's also concerned about all of the restrictions that is imposed with the funding. And there's a video. If you have a chance to view that, please do, and you can hear her actual words. And we are thankful for her involvement, and we have many calls with the governor's office, and Tina Smith and her staff are on these calls. She listens to what the tribes has to say, and then she takes those messages to share at the floor of the Senate and with her colleagues. So we're very thankful for her. And I thought there was some pretty exciting news today that on a national level. One of them is the NFL, the mascot of the Redskins. Apparently, there is discussion with the Washington Redskins that there is going to be a process started where they are going to look at the name and maybe changing that. We're hoping that's what they're going to do. But they have been getting a lot of pressure from their corporate sponsors, Pepsi, Nike, and Federal Express, FedEx, and they just put some pressure on them because of the George Floyd murder. And even though we've been fighting this battle for 3 decades, the Mille Band has sponsored rallies when they come to Minnesota. When the Redskins are here to play the Vikings, we have put protests, been involved in a lot of the speeches, and we always send the message that of the American Indian, we are not mascots. So finally, with the pressure from these corporate sponsors, they're now looking to start some very strong discussion within their own corporate to look at the change. And here is a sentence from the team statement. In light of recent events around our country and feedback from our community, the Washington Redskins are announcing the team will undergo a thorough review of the team's name. This review formalizes the initial discussions the team has been having with the league in the recent weeks. And of course, this is very big news for American Indian country. And give a shout out to all those folks that really stand strong on this issue, and we're now finally seeing a little movement. It's long overdue, that's for sure. And then the other piece of news that I thought was pretty interesting too is that a federal judge has ordered that the Dakota Access Pipeline be shut down until an environmental review can be completed. Wow. I went to Standing Rock during that time. We took some elders with us, and they got to see firsthand what was going on. Tanya Abbott, I think, showed up at Standing Rock on day 1 and stayed into the very last day. And so that is a victory on behalf of Standing Rock. So finally, we'll see what's going to happen with that. Again, just to remind folks that there's a commissioner's order issued by Commissioner Nicole Anderson regarding masks. She issued that order in May 2nd. And anytime that you come into any of our governmental buildings, you are required to wear a mask. And we'll see what happens with the state of Minnesota with that. They talk about there's been a spike in these positive COVID cases. I understand in Garrison this weekend we had about 12,000 visitors. Who knows? I know a lot of those folks are probably on the lake, but I don't know, I didn't go, of course, myself, but I don't know how many of those 12,000 visitors actually wore masks. So, but if you come to Mille Lacs Band, you're required to wear a mask. And also the statistics are going up, and District 1, positive 6 cases, District 2, 3 cases, and District 3, still no cases. But where the increases are in the county as a whole. Aiken County has 15, Crow Wing County has 106, Mille Lacs County has 34, and Pine County has 105. And they're growing slowly in our area, so maybe we can put a stop to that as we go forward. And with that, I hope that you had enjoyable weekend. You kept cool, because I know it was very, very hot. And I will talk to you again soon. Miigwech.